Hey dads, looking for that classic game to play with your kids? My son is obsessed with board games these days, and we have this one here and he really likes it. It says 6+? Seriously? Huh. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that today. But first of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic review of the products that I like, use, and have being a dad. So if you're into that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. Also, that thumbs up is very much appreciated if you guys want to click that too. So the game that I'm talking about today here is... Sorry! Just your classic board game. I think every house should have these classic type of board games in there, like, you know, Clue, Sorry, Scrabble. What are some other board games? Jenga, that's a good one. Y'all let me know some other good board games down in the description below that you guys played as a kid. Checkers, chess, all those types of things. So, first of all, this says 2 to 6. I mean, not 2 to 6, ages 6+. That seems like way out of range. Like, my son was playing this, I think, whenever he was 3. And the main issue that we had whenever he was playing that young is the counting. He had to understand that each square on the game board, he needed to move his pawn 1, and then he needed to be able to count, because, you know, you're going to draw a card like a 7. And so he has to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, he was doing like 1, 3, 4, 2. He didn't quite get counting yet. So your kids definitely have to understand counting first. If you guys have never played Sorry, let me give you all the quick spiel about it. So there's 4 different colors here. You have your start area, and you have your home area, and you have to draw a card. You'll get a number, usually, number 3. So you take 3, you have 3 pawns here that are right here, and you gotta make them go all the way around the board until they get to their safety zone. Once they're in the safety zone, they can't get sorried, and they're trying to make it home. To get home, you have to get the exact number. So if I drew a 3, it'd have to be right here to be able to do 1, 2, 3, and then make it home. If I can't do that, then I have to either forfeit my turn or move another pawn. Now, the reason, the way the Sorry name comes in is if, let's say we have somebody right here, somebody draws a 3, and they do 1, 2, 3, and they land on the space that person's in. That person takes that space, and this one goes back to start. Now, another way that Sorry is, that you can Sorry somebody, is there a card in here? It's called a Sorry card, and that's whenever you take your person from start. You know, you haven't moved a guy yet. Let's say there's another guy over here. And you draw that card, you basically take their position wherever they were, and they go back to start. Now this Sorry, I don't know if all Sorries had this. There's these slide things on there. I don't remember these as a kid. I think it's a fairly new thing. But if there is a person in a slide and somebody lands on the arrow, dang it. Well, I got another, there we go, green. Somebody lands on the arrow, they slide, and they Sorry out that guy, plus they get to go all the way to the dot there, so this guy would go back to home. So 3 different ways to Sorry somebody there. And then some of the cards are special. This game, we never play with these, but just to let y'all know, this game comes with, it's a Fire and Ice edition, so you get these extra little rings, and fire, like, makes you move around the board faster somehow. There's like those fire spots. Watch, let me show y'all real quick. There's these fire spots. And then ice you put on your opponent, and it freezes that one so they can't move it until another one is drawn. And the way that you move the Fire and Ice rings is by, it says, on number 2 and number 1 cards, you move fire or move ice to wherever you want to do it to. So like I said, we never play with that. I think we played with that once. I was like, I don't like that. That's not my style. I guess I'm just not used to it because we didn't have that growing up as a kid. The board is that, you know, it's that thick cardboard type stuff. I guess it's cardboard. It seems like this one has actually stayed pretty well in good condition. It's got a little tear right here. The kids were getting a little too rough with it. The box, though, has seen better days. Our son, he likes to tear things up, and so he got a hold of this box here. It still works. It still covers it, and we're able to put other games on top. But I wish that games came with sturdier boxes. That's one, but pretty much almost, I'm trying to think if there's a game that has a good box on it, and I really can't think of one. I reviewed that coin hole game, and that one was all right. The Amazing Labyrinth, that one has a decent box on it. It hadn't gotten messed up yet. But But this box is just, it's seen better days. This is made by Hasbro Gaming, so it's good Hasbro game there. I didn't realize how many games Hasbro actually made. It's for 2 to 4 players, so you can play a good family game if you have a family of 4 or less. Or if your kids just want to play the game, or you want to play a one-on-one game with one of your kids. That's what me and our son do a lot. But yeah, we really like this game. If y'all want to check it out, I'll link it up down in the description below. Just a great fun game that you guys can play as a family or with your kids to teach them. That's what I like to look for, these teaching moments. So what are you teaching them with this game? 1, colors. They have each a pawn, red, blue, yellow, orange, or not orange, red, blue, yellow, green. So they have to understand like what color is what color. And then the idea of numbers, and they have to count the number of spaces that they're moving around the board to get the idea of 1, 2, 3. And then number 7, the card for number 7 is a split. So they can understand, oh, it's almost a math concept there, is that you can split the number 7, you can move 1 pawn 3 spaces and then another pawn 4 spaces. Or 1 pawn 1 space and the other pawn 6 spaces. So the new thing these days is number bonds, and that's basically what you're teaching them there through the game of Sorry. So this could be a great classroom game if teachers want to create teams for their students and they have to learn, you know, this probably be like kindergarten, pre-K type stuff. But even with our kids, we still played this game there in kindergarten and 1st grade, and I like this game, honestly, as a parent. Now, it does... I will say this, the kids sometimes get a little bit antsy towards the end of the game because you have to get that exact number on home. And so it's like, okay, draw a card, can't do anything. Okay, draw a card, can't do anything. They kind of get bored until they get that number. So I wish there was I guess you could play it to where you don't have to get the exact number. It might make it a little bit better for them. But there seems to be a concentration issue with this game, I've noticed. Seems like games whenever kids have to take turns between the persons, they lose their concentration throughout, you know, probably halfway throughout the game. And it also probably could be what time you're playing the game at. If it's in the morning, they probably can focus a little bit better. Towards the end of the night, or towards the end of the day, afternoon, they may get a little more unfocused. So just my thoughts as a dad on that. It kind of depends on your kid though. If you guys are liking the dad reviews and you want to support us, I'll link this up down in the description below. It's an affiliate link. We get a small commission just for sending you guys there. Always appreciate that. If you guys want to watch more of our videos, I'll put more right there on the screen. I'd love it if you watched more of our videos. I got some playlists of board games and whatnot if you guys want to check out some of those. If you guys want more videos from us in the future, make sure to click that subscribe button right there in the middle. I definitely appreciate you clicking that subscribe button, becoming one of the awesome dad reviewers here. If you guys have a product that you want us to review here, down in the comments below, let me know what it is and I'll see if I can get it for you and I'll do a review of it. Thank you guys for watching, and Dad out.